Hello, Jones, and whoever else is watching. This is Jess. I'm gonna commentate on a game between Jones der Große, which is the German pronunciation, and 91. Aztec versus Ports. I think it's a hard matchup for Aztec because they kind of have a hard time staying equal in eco. And they can't rush because, well, it's impossible to rush 2 TCs. What I think you have to do is boom in H1 in H2. Definitely warrior priest first, 3 warrior priests first. Then probably 5 vil, 4 vil, something really boomy like that. Steel traps ASAP. Defensive war hut, obviously, and well, hope he tries something aggressive because he won't do anything with it, and you'll probably get a military advantage out of it, at least later on in the game. I've already seen the wreck, obviously, and I think there were a couple mistakes you made in the early game that kind of cost you the game and put you on the back foot for like the next 20 minutes or something, and 91 kind of fucked up in the mid game. Almost let you come back. Yeah, we'll come to that later, obviously. So I'm seeing you go fertility dance. It's probably you just forgot to put it on XP dance because you do so later, but obviously you should try to put it on XP dance immediately. And from the 200 wood you have saved up, I probably think, well, it's probably obvious you're planning to rush, but even if you're planning to rush, you should build a market. You have 30 coin right now. You almost always can get another coin treasure. It's right here, so you should definitely get that. And yeah, make sure you get the market up. Oh, it's lagging again. So it just lags randomly sometimes. Anyway, yeah. Definitely make the market even when you're rushing, because no eco rush is never viable in this game ever. It could be good in other RTS, but this is just different. It's not viable to play no eco aggressive because you'll always kill more of your own eco than of your opponent's eco. Definitely when he's ports and has 2 TCs, it's just you can't keep up with his eco. It's still lagging. What? So yeah, the rush itself is probably a bad decision as well. No eco rush is always bad, but just a normal rush with the market and a fast age up, it could be viable in some situations, but I don't think it's great against port. They get the 2 TCs up. If he puts it here, just nothing you can do against his vills at all. So it doesn't win you anything really. And you sacrifice a lot of eco sending the unit shipments first. So I think you should definitely play more eco heavy. I know Aztec are pretty much like this rush civ, or considered a rush civ, but they're really not. They can rush pretty well, but not against ports. And I personally don't think it's ever viable. Their eco strat, their boom strat is quite powerful. Actually, they get a lot of eco out in early H2, and it can really do damage with a really big unit mass later on. Especially maces get so good with that card on them, that ranged card. This also, you just stop making builds for like, I don't know, 20 seconds to age. Well, yeah, I guess it kind of fits your strat since you're no eco rushing, but you should never ever do that. Always have constant vil production, no matter what. And it's probably because you put it on XP so late, the dancer, that you age so late, because you you make more vils. You get the 3 vils a lot later because you don't get as much XP. So you age later. So that's why it's actually not worth it to put it on the fertility. I'm sure you knew that, but just saying. For Warhut, yeah, obviously, since you're rushing. His TC placement is actually really good for you. This kind of gives your strat chances. If you succeed in keeping off hunts, you can probably win. But he's got his hunts pretty close to his TC. They pretty much have to backherd now, if you want to have a chance at winning this. But he's leaving his vills garrisoned. Almost all of his vills for only 2 of those things. Just still garrisoned. It's definitely winning you some vill seconds here. He's making an outpost. I guess the outpost is not bad. He had to use the wood for something. I personally would have probably gone steel traps with it, but maybe he already has it, I don't know. Yeah, your unit mix is fine. Against Cav, Puma, Coyote is pretty much what you want to do. Some maces now, because he just mixed in the racks. You only just started making vills, and yeah, well, it's put you behind a lot. You're pretty much fighting a lost game right now, because you have 24 vills. Whoa, he only has 17. Okay. Maybe you haven't lost yet then. I don't know how he has so few vills. Whoa, 8 minutes. He must have fucked up somehow. So yeah, that was pretty much what I was talking about. You shouldn't rush, and 91 then did some things in mid game that kind of let you almost let you come back. He is making vills now, so you definitely need to do some damage. I probably personally would have attacked this TC with your entire army, because he had almost nothing just now. Now he has musks. Window is kind of closing, but I think you can still do damage. Yeah, siege it. No, you wouldn't win that. You need some more maces. It's always important to keep your army like pushing his town, just so you know what he has. Cav, that's annoying. Idle warrior priest. Yeah, against raids, don't be afraid to like stay behind with like two pumas or something. Doesn't hurt, and pretty much makes your vills immune to raids. It's very helpful. You don't have to go back with your entire army just to make sure he doesn't raid you. For the house, yeah, that's good. You want to see the house coming, obviously. Well, right now 91 is pretty far ahead. He has 35 vills against your 29, 2 TCs booming, and he has musks against your main army being Coyote and Puma. So if he pushes now, yeah, you could be in big trouble. But I probably won't, because it's risky to push when you're a port, and the Azzy might have 2 Warhuts pumping units right now. Looks like he is pushing. Won't be much you can do about it, really. So yeah, you definitely shouldn't no eco rush, because even if he fucks up, he fucked up pretty hard in his defense. You still, well, pretty much you're massively behind right now. And it's just because you're strat, because I don't know, your micro seems fine. You have the right amount of units, your macro is fine as well. Although you're not making vills right now. But yeah, the strat was just totally wrong choice. And so it is always like a pain in the ass to fight a lost game just you chose the wrong strat, or just because you got civ countered or strat countered or whatever. You can probably win this battle if you micro it correctly. That does mean go back with the maces. Don't keep them in one spot, because of the range. Oh, they just rape so hard. They rape heavy inf, very hard. So 91 should definitely mix in some X-bows here. Musks are pretty much, well, they're great, of course, with the cards on them and all, but he doesn't have the HP card yet. But they're not so great against maces, especially with the range upgrade. Maces, I love maces, they're so great. Not using his explorer. Well, what 91 should do right now is pretty much go for your vills. He knows you don't have any hunts and